Hi, my name is Adrienne Oliver and I'm with Remax Universal. Gonna give you some tips and share with you something about realtors. As many of you know, I am a realtor here in the Houston Metro, and I am licensed throughout the state of Texas. One of the things that people don't understand a lot about that I wanted to talk about today is that realtors have forms to help you as the consumer. That's basically my job. I am a consultant. I am to help you do something that I specialize in, right? I actually have several different designations. So I have a senior real estate specialist for those active adults that are selling their home that they raised their family in and moving into senior housing, that type of thing. I have that certification. I'm also an accredited buyer's representative, which means that I've taken an additional course on how to specifically help buyers in the market negotiate all of those fun things that buyers have to do with all of those steps. I do have a team. I don't really talk about that very often, but I have a fantastic assistant who's been with me for over 5 years. Her name is Maria Juarez, and she is fluent in Spanish, so I have that as well. And I just finished my VA certification, so I'm now certified to help all you veterans. As many of you know, I was a Marine Corps wife for a really long time, so I've actually had VA loans myself, and I know how to facilitate those, done a lot of them for a lot of different clients, both active duty and retired. There's a lot of misnomers about VA loans, so if you are a veteran, it's a great loan for you to have, and you probably qualify even though that you don't think you qualify. This week as well, I am going into the commercial sector. This commercial sector, I'm getting what's called an ACP, an accredited commercial professional designation. This is at the request of one of my heavy investor clients. This particular client is interested in purchasing apartment complexes. I have done several different other commercial land, shopping centers, those type of things in the past. Decided to work on that designation during this time because of the coronavirus. I am a little slower than normal, like most people, but still out there, still working, still closing business. So this year, 2020, in addition to all the other things that we have going on, is the 100th year of Realtors, right? So we formed an association in 1920 and it's 2020. So we've been around for 100 years. Just wanted to go over some of the things that we do that you might not know as the consumer that happens. So realtors have forms to help you. Real estate transactions involve a lot of moving parts. It sounds very simple, but it's actually not. So make sure that you're getting the terms that you want and prevent hiccups, and you protect yourself from lawsuits. And also like to put the details, all those little details in writing and in the right spots. That's where the contracts and other forms come in. However, not all real estate agents have access to those forms. Realtors specifically, we have a different code of ethics. You've heard me talk about that before, but we actually have over 130 forms that other agents don't. So all agents and brokers licensed in the state of Texas can use the 35 standard forms that are propagated by TXR, which is the Texas Real Estate Commission. However, only realtors who join the Realtor Association of Texas have exclusive rights to another 138 additional forms. So whatever the circumstances might be that come up in your transaction, the important designation between and differentiator between me and some of my competition, other than some of the things you might already know, is that I have these forms available and can do it straight for you. So everything's in writing, everything's buttoned up. So we have been in practice for 100 years. We've been looking out for your best interest as consumers. Real estate professionals formed this association to fight for higher standards in the industry. So I know many of you may or may not know that I always tell people I got into real estate on accident. So I actually had a investment property that I purchased when I was in medical devices, and I used a realtor. This particular, he just didn't meet my standards. I felt like I was doing a lot of those things myself. So I decided to get my license myself just for kind of personal use, and then it evolved into like, hey, I'm really good at this. I'll do it for everyone. So the pioneers wanted to protect Texans from real estate scammers and con artists. There's a lot of them out there, unfortunately. That's not different today. Unfortunately, a lot of things haven't changed in 100 years, just the way they do it has changed. One of the early goals of Texas Realtors was to create standard forms that Texans could use when buying or selling. So over the years, realtors have been a driving force to create standard contracts and forms, and realtors continue to update the forms and inform their clients of new ones and serve the needs of their clients. There's always new forms coming out. I'm usually at least once a month on some type of new form, new cutting edge kind of teleconference or in-person conference talking about ways to protect my clients. So when buying, selling, leasing real estate, make sure that you use a realtor such as myself. We have the knowledge, the training, and the tools to help you with your real estate goals. My name is Adrienne Oliver and I'm with RE/MAX Universal, and I look forward to helping you and your family and being your realtor for life. Speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye.